So we just got GT6 trailer 2, and there's so much stuff that we got with that. Some of us did expect to get one after the delay announcement, but I don't think any of us expected the sheer size of this. The trailer alone is like 2 minutes and 40 something seconds. That is insane. I did a breakdown, or I guess my opinions video for the first trailer, so let's do it for this one. There is just something special about Rockstar's trailers. But this one feels different. Look at this scene, like this is insane. Like the amount of vegetation alone. Comparing this to GTA 5 is like insane. And not even gonna mention the amount of animals, the amount of birds and other things happening here. This scene is just insane. The sky looks like it's from Red Dead Redemption. Improved, but from Red Dead Redemption nonetheless. And we get this scene, which this is impressive. There's obviously animals running around. There's Jason's car. I'm pretty sure the Jason's car was supposed to be white. I don't know why. Maybe I'm remembering things wrong. One of the first scenes shows Jason repairing his roof, and that does make me wonder if that's just part of some cutscene, or will we actually be able to like repair or renovate houses, maybe like modify them in some way. I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe. We'll see. That's a nice F-150, or I guess Cara. We also have the car from the original Vice City game in the background. I forget how it's called, but it seems like it's rusty and abandoned, but still looks pretty cool. So this scene is pretty cool. Showcases obviously that the mirrors have reflections and stuff. And however, this woman is in a pink dress with her pink penumbra. I guess this car is coming back from GTA 5. Then next we have the shop, which there's so much detail. From the Vice City shirts in the left corner to cash register, which you can actually read where it says, to crystals. Those crystals look sharp. So do the rocks. There's people in the background doing random stuff. Cash register looks weird. I feel like after some time people will start pixel peeping and nitpicking and complaining about stuff. And I feel like this cash register, the way that it looks, I feel like some people will not like that. I don't know why, but it's just, I don't know, it looks interesting. You got someone passed out, you got someone that's been punched and laying there. You have what looks like 420 business cards, or maybe membership cards. The money looks sick though. The money looks so detailed. Like in GTA 5, it's like, it looks like money, but like in this, it actually looks like actual money. If that makes any sense. We have a shot of Jason, what I assume to be Jason driving somewhere. So we have someone towing a jet ski, someone driving with two buddies in the back. We have a few returning vehicles. We have people working on the side of the road. We have what I assume Jason working out. There's so much stuff, again, vegetation and just other stuff in these scenes. It's like insane. In this scene, we see somebody buying a lottery ticket. I'll assume that that's gonna be a thing that we can do as well. Maybe not. We did have lottery tickets in Chinatown Wars, but ever since then, they haven't done that. We have a cat on the right side. We have a shirt of Leonid Marine Center. And we have what I assume to be Jason, to be carrying beer. And we have what I assume Jason, which seems to be carrying a case of beer, which you can see the beer like physically moving in that. Now this police scene has so much in it. First of all, we have a train at the top. We have this nice wall with a lot of like nice art, I guess. We have a police car which looks intriguing. And we have a new police car. And this undercover police car, in every single GTA game, we had a police car resembling a Crown Victoria. But in this one, it actually looks like a Crown Victoria. It's insane. What happened to this Emperor? Why is it like so, like it feels like there's no light hitting it? It feels like it has like no reflections compared to other cars. You can see it like here. Is it abandoned or something? Because you can see like here, like it, comparing to other cars, it doesn't look the same. You can also see it at the start of the scene, but like it's way different than the other cars. I don't know, maybe it's abandoned or something, I don't know. But yeah, even the NPC movements look just great. We have a shot of a penitentiary. Not much to see here, just some birds flying, a plane flying, a guard standing up there.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos.
And we get Lucia's full name, which is awesome.
She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
And we got Jason's name, also pretty cool. And we have Lucia walking out for the first time. The hair physics are insane.
Hey.
And we have this scene, which No comment, but the lighting looks good. This scene, again, the hair looks great. This scene reminds me of Watch Dogs 2, the very first mission that you do in that game. Kinda gives me that vibe. It appears like we're robbing some sort of a bank. Sim Frontera, National Bank, which is gonna be a new bank in the game. Interesting choice in masks, I'll say that. Again, no comment on this scene, but the lighting looks great. This water scene looks insane. We have like yachts, jet skis, a bunch of stuff happening. This looks insane. Looks like we're gonna be doing some totally illegal deliveries in this game, which fits in with the game's theme, you know. Is that Jason? I believe that's Jason. Yeah, that's Jason and the character that we're about to learn about. We have public service workers. The apartment looks sick. Jason has a snake. Seems like this place is being still renovated, looking at the wall on the right. It looks pretty cool. I might be wrong, but you cannot tell me that... Now, I might be completely wrong, but you cannot tell me that this guy is not Jake Lates, the voice and motion actor of Lester. He even looks like him. Not only that he sounds like him, he looks like him. All these scenes are just insane. Also, facial reactions are just the best thing ever in this trailer. This scene showcases how great the lighting is, especially with how the sun is hitting this biker's face. The way that it looks sick. Not much to say about this scene except that the lighting looks insane. And we have this scene. Chopper is chasing Lucy and Jason as they're jumping out of a window. The amount of trash and just details in this scene is insane. Then we have some sort of a police raid, which looks pretty cool. And what I assume to be like chief of police or something. Or chief of SWAT, I don't know. We have shots fired. And imaginary shots fired. And we have throwing people into cars, which I really hope that is actually part of the game, where you can throw people into things, kind of like sleeping dogs. Also, you gotta love how they smoothly did this cut in the trailer, where like, as soon as the guy is supposed to hit the car, cuts to Lucia kicking somebody. That gun looks really nice. And of course explosions look sick. Even like glass. Like look at this glass here on the right side. Like look at how this glass looks. We can see that the SWAT van is coming back. The Charger is becoming a police car, or I guess Buffalo. And then we have Ford Explorer, or also known as Scout. Scout police car. One of the most beloved cars by the community, that's made by the community. There's so many mods. And there has been so many mods for this car. For GTA 5. It's insane. But yeah, explosions look sick. Stuff's flying everywhere. It's sick. And here we have everyone's reaction to the trailer. And then we have some sort of I don't know what's happening here. Some sort of a fight in the wheels compartment of a plane. I don't know. Not much to comment on here. We have a Fast and Furious inspired scene. It looks pretty sick. Again, I feel like eventually when people start to nitpick, they will nitpick what is up with that car, because it's like, you know, why is it like so weird? But yeah, all the particles from this Fast and Furious scene are insane. Can't really comment much on this scene, but the lighting looks great. Again, we will have annoying influencers, which is awesome. Now this scene is insane. We have a new shafter with interesting wheels. But yeah, we have the shafter, which the car looks sick, the wheels don't. We have a Banshee returning. Again, obviously, we have a new Comet, we have a new Phoenix, or maybe same Phoenix. Then we have a Lamborghini Revuelto looking thing. And we have the Q-Tron, I believe, car behind the Phoenix. Then we have the Scout, I guess, behind the Lambo. We have this car, which I forgot how it's called. The Lexus looking thing. And again, what is this guy doing here? I won't comment, but we have people hanging out of cars again. So that might be an interesting, that'd be interesting to see if we can actually do that, or is it just the NPCs? This looks sick. This scene just looks sick. It's great. Lighting, everything. This scene, you can see again, dollar bills look great and stuff, and the nightclub looks great. Then the outfits, everything looks awesome. Phil is back. Well, maybe not the Phil that we know from Vice City, but maybe some sort of a relative. But his gun store chain actually exists. It's a real thing. It's no longer like some backhand alley stuff, you know. Awesome. Fun to see a returning character, technically. Again, we don't know if it's Phil. It shouldn't be Phil, because Phil, you know, he kinda doesn't have an arm. But, you know. Then we can see that at least Jason prefers a PS5 over an Xbox, because we have what looks to be a PS5 and a PS4 controller. Also, you can see the texture and the bears and stuff and birds walking around and reflections, and this just looks awesome. Lucia comes in, keys fly. We can see another PS4 controller. We seem to have a new buzzard. Maybe Buzzard Mark II, or maybe this will be just the default buzzard in the game, as it has a machine gun on the side. Maybe only on one side, maybe on both, we don't know. Then it seems like the control panel for the buzzard seems more advanced and more detailed. And obviously Jason is flying the buzzard, but there's a problem in the scene, which is the hovercraft which he is chasing. I really hope we don't have to get in this thing in the actual game. Although some people love it, I can't stand it. There's not a single game that did hovercrafts right. They always have horrible controllability. We have a jet ski scene which looks sick, with yachts, helicopters flying, yachts and people in the water and stuff. Looks amazing. Again, water looks amazing too. We have Jason jumping into a back of a truck to steal a car. He jumped off his bike and his bike is sliding through the road, which the particles look insane. Again, this scene showcases the movement. It looks honestly sick. Character movement. Then we are shooting at, then Lucia, in the next scene, Lucia is shooting at a police helicopter, which I know it's a weird design for a police helicopter, I'm not gonna lie. Then we're running from the police on what looks to be a Sanchez, and we have somebody with a Fister Astron in front of us. Jason jumping onto a car. Would be awesome if that was an actual mechanic. Again, Sleeping Dogs had that, where you could jump from car to car or from bike to bike, you know. The movement of what I will call the Lester character looks insane here, and also the particles in the background and people in the background. This scene looks sick. Showcasing again some parts of the city. I assume this is the middle island, which we had in Vice City. You know, like the one that you would go from one place to another. But it looks insane. With the vegetation, the buildings, the lighting, the everything. Looks awesome. We have some new cars and vans. And obviously we have captured on PS5. And yeah. And then next up, alongside the trailer, Rockstar released the GTA 6 webpage. Which, first of all, this artwork is sick. As we go through the website, this website design looks awesome. And we have the dates. And then we have some quick brief about Vice City. And the general idea of the game. And we have Jason and Lucia near Ocean View Hotel. And a little bit about Jason, that he grew up around grifters and crooks, and trying to shake off his troubled teens in the army, he found himself in the Keys, working for drug runners. Then we have some pictures of Jason, and we have this animation. If anything happens, I'll be right behind you. Another day in paradise. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing that can happen to him. We have a picture of Jason with the M16. We have some pictures of Jason. This one looks pretty sick. This one looks, he looks to be on a batty. This one looks like he's just in the bar. Look at all the hair and stuff, how hair looks. But he looks to be in a bar with the Lester character and people being mad at us. So let's assume that'll be part of a mission. Then we have Jason with M16. We have Jason leaning up against the tree on the street that Ocean View Hotel is on. We have fishing, I guess, as an activity, which some people like. I'm personally indifferent to it. But it's always awesome to have more activities in the game, I guess. Then we have another animation sliding from Jason to Lucia. Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. And we have some pictures of Lucia. So here we can see that Lucia is, as her title suggests, she's a boxer or a fighter. And then we have this pool scene, which again, the reflections look insane. We have Lucia here. We have her phone. We have what I assume is her phone. Then she has some sort of a drink. And then we have Jason in the background. Then we have this picture of Lucia while she's in jail. This part mentions that Lucia is from Liberty City, which automatically got people guessing if she's related to any of GTA 4's characters. Some people assumed Nico, which I don't think is likely. Some people assumed it was Nico, some people said Mallory. Mallory could be Nico, I don't think so. But if I had to guess who she's related to, I would say either Elizabeta or Louis, maybe Mallory. I also heard some people say Manny, but I don't think so. I'd say either Elizabeta or Louis. Could be related to them. Then we have a shot of Lucia, like looking out of a car window, I guess. And the only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. Life with Jason could be her way out, but will it? Which is a good question. Again, the hair, the lighting, the everything, this looks insane. And the guns look also awesome. Again, we have a battery. We can see the plates, how the plates look like. A plate has America in it, which is interesting. And then we have another new artwork, which I think is just awesome. When the sun fades and neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. So for me, at this point, it feels like they both hope, both Lucia and Jason hope that they can both be the way out for each other, if that makes any sense. But I guess we'll see how that goes. Then we have the Lester character, or as I guess as his actual name is Cal Hampton. He looks pretty awesome. And we have some pictures of him. Him with Jason walking with a bag. Him with a interesting facial expression. Him looking at, there are too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Ah yes, it's gonna be one of those conspiracy theorists. Okay. We have this picture of him and Jason, again looking sick, playing pool. Maybe Pool is back, that'd be awesome. Pool was always fun in GTA 4 and stuff. We have him in a pool, different kind of pool, with beer cans everywhere. I see what Rockstar did here with pool and pool. Psychopaths are in charge, get used to it. And then we have Visit Leonida, which we have this, looks pretty sick. Then we have some more. The screenshot looks sick, just to play in the lights. I don't know who these people are, but this scene looks insane with the trees and the beach and the water and the people sitting and standing and whatever else they're doing. We have this scene which looks insane with the planes and the birds and just how far you can see. Like if this was GTA 5, you would not be able to see those buildings. It would just be like fog. And also so many cars, so many. We have so many cars in traffic. We have a Range Rover. We have what looks to be maybe a new Sultan or maybe a new Honda Civic. We have some sort of a new bus, like a tour bus. We have a F-150, obviously. We have a normal bus. We have a bunch of cars on the road. We have these two characters, which the like facial structure of the guy with the hat kind of looks a lot like Sean Fantino to me. I don't know, the way that the mustache situation going on and all that. I don't know. We have this scene. Obviously, as we've seen sound particles in trailer 1, you can also see that in like around people's feet here. We have someone looking for a treasure, I guess, or a metal detector. I don't know. We have girls getting arrested around police, on and around the police car. Again, scene looks awesome. No comment on this scene. Can't really say much. This looks insane too. Just again, the amount of cars. Last time when I did my breakdown, I focused on the cars. This time there's an overwhelming amount of everything, so I don't focus as much on like specific details. Last time we had a trailer that was like 50 seconds or something, so I could focus on more details. But this time we have so much stuff that my current recording session is over an hour. So if I focused on every single car, this video would be like 6 days long. But yeah, this looks awesome. This scene looks awesome with the murals, with the art, the cars. We have a Camaro coming back. We have a donk. We have what looks to be a new Dodge Charger on the right side. We can see a headlight of it. People on bikes, people on ATVs, dogs and stuff. Looks awesome. We have a new character called Booby. I think it's a community favorite just because of his name. It's all about the Jack. All about the hearts, Jack of Hearts. And we have some screenshots of him holding money and with a pistol that has a golden mag. That's intriguing. I'm assuming he's gonna be like a Yusuf Amir type of character, which has more money than he knows what to do with. Then we have him in some sort of a club, nice chain. Then we have him looking around again. He seems like he's a nightclub owner or something. We have him with an iPhone standing with this character that we're about to learn about soon. Obviously, again, he's definitely a nightclub owner. Some sort of a nightclub owner. There's too many pictures of him in nightclubs. And as it says here, he's with a partnership with Drake One, which is the guy on the right side here. Then we have Leonida Keys. We have this scene, which again, the amount of stuff happening here is just overwhelming. Then we have scooters. Is that a scooter? I don't know, a mobility scooter, I believe it's called. We have again a bunch of animals, dogs, and we have a new bus, tour bus. We have some sort of a bar, someone's passed out, someone's doing some stuff. People are walking in and out, some are drinking, some are contemplating life choices. It's awesome. We have Underwater Life, which also looks awesome, and what looks to be, I don't know, Dave in the scuba suit from GTA 5, or maybe it's Roger Clark or something. We have people in yachts, we have people on jet skis, again swimming around, looks awesome. And then we have a Drake One Priest, and we have him with some ladies. We have him in a fancy suit. some sort of a musician that we'll have in the game. If records ahead, this DJ is gonna be spinning it. Okay. We have him making music. I guess with somebody, with a producer maybe. We have him in some sort of a club again. This gives me a lot of like Ballad of Gitoni vibes. Like there's so much like screenshots and footage around nightclubs that it's like insane. Here with the label now. Then we have Cross Rivers. Welcome to Wetlands. We have some specific characters. We have an alligator who looks to be a cat. Some sort of bear, Patriot bear, guns, which again, guns look sick. We have this scene, which this scene gives me like Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes with that skybox. You know, that sky looks like it's from Red Dead Redemption. Well, this boat hovercraft thing, which looks awesome with alligators, but the only thing that's not awesome about it is the fact that it's a hovercraft. I can't stand hovercrafts. And then again, we have a bravado bison. We have some alligators in the back. We have police chasing us, or maybe not us. But we have that new Scout Ford Explorer car, which I mentioned earlier. We have a Los Santos helicopter, police helicopter for some reason. And we have another police car in the back. Then we have another hovercraft in the back, and some animals around us, like alligators and stuff. And then we have these two influencers, which I'm pretty sure they were featured in trailer 1, like doing stuff on cars. Yeah, I guess they will be some sort of an influencers or something, which again could be fun. They definitely look like some sort of influencers from these like few images and stuff. We have them dancing in cars again, recording music, I guess. One hit away from fame, so maybe they're not influencers, maybe they're up-and-coming influencers. Then we have Port Gilhorn, which is this scene is just, there's so much here, but it looks amazing. Then we have this, I don't know who these two people are, but it looks great. Then we have this guy, which is being sold some sort of a drug. We have some sort of a nightclub, from what we can see. Again, the lighting looks insane. We have Emperor is back, a car that we had. We have a new Karen car. We have some vans, some other stuff. We have what looks to be homeless people dragging their shopping cart. We have this scene, which I will not comment on. I'll just say the fact that it's just ambience and everything looks sick. Then we have Raul Batista. Experience counts. He looks like a very cool, maybe supporting character. I feel like he'll be around us a lot through the game. As you can see here with Lucia and Jason being in the background as he's shooting what I assume to be police with a rifle. Life is full of surprises. I think we'll all be wise to remember that. Yeah, he looks like, I'm not gonna lie, like when I look at him, I think that he honestly looks like Brandon Herrera. I don't know, might be just me. Professional adapts. Then we have Ambrosia. I don't know how to even pronounce that. We have some bikers, which again, lighting and ambience and their clothing even looks amazing. There's so much detail everywhere. This scene, just again, lighting, ambience, the way that city looks. New game. Somebody in the comments tell me how many times I said lighting, ambience, or looks good. You could have a shots game with that, but I don't think it would last long. Then we have whoever this guy is with this woman, which has a nice revolver. I'll assume some sort of a biker gang. We have some fields on fire. Then we have Brian. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. So Brian seems to be some sort of a dealer, I would assume, or some sort of a like... I don't know, we have Jason riding with him. So we'll assume that he's not an antagonist. Some sort of a dealer. I'd say it's some sort of a dealer, either weapons or something else. Seems like a chill guy. And we seem to have what seems to be a Glock. I could be wrong, but that's cool if it is. Looks like a Leonida Beach bomb moves like a great white shark. Then we have Mount Calaga. We have a lot of like dirt racing here, and again everything, the particles and everything. And we have a Fox. We have a helicopter. Breaking news helicopter. Looks awesome. We have some wilderness. Maybe a Cletus type of character. Yeah, this nature looks amazing. Like it's just, again, animals, reflections, nature, everything looks so great. And we have someone in a kayak. Maybe we can use those as well. We'll see, I guess. And we have this, which is the final scene from this. As the trunk closes, we see the release date and the consoles that the game is gonna come out on. This is so much information. I missed so many things. I know that. I lost my voice trying to record this. Can't wait for this game to come out. It's a shame that it's a year away, but I think it'll be worth the wait. And yeah, this is awesome. There's been so much information. and I'm sure people will keep on finding stuff for the next year. This is the only video I'll make on this, unless they release trailer 3, then I'll make another video, but if not, I guess next time you see me talk about GTA 6 will be when GTA 6 comes out, or when it's about to come out, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, really appreciate you all. If you have anything that you noticed, or you think I got wrong, let me know. Or if you have any other thoughts that you'd like to share, also let me know. And yeah, if you have any comments, questions, feedback, or anything like that, make sure to let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye.